Hi guys, and welcome to the video. In today's video we're kind of focusing on the she has beef with X type of content. So today's beef is again with a fragrance people or like fragrance community. And today I want to talk about ageism in fragrance community and why it grinds my gears a lot. One of the kind of saddest things to see ever is when somebody really enjoys a fragrance and they want to wear it and they've gotten it and they're so happy about it, and then somebody comes to tell them that it's an old lady scent, or you're too old for that scent, that's a younger person scent, or that's for someone different than you. And it really grinds my gears because at the end of the day, we're talking about smells. Like, I just want to like ground it into like, we're talking about smells and sense of smell. And sense of smell is the same as taste or tasting clothing or something. It does not really matter what age you are. You might still have preferences, and things that you actually enjoy might not line up with what other people enjoy. And respectfully, even with age, okay? So ageism, it's something that really annoys me in fragrance community because it's a robber of joy, okay? It's a robber of joy. It robs people the joy of experiencing what they want and feeling good about themselves and feeling their most authentic self because they're pressured into you should wear this or you shouldn't wear that, And it's so mean and it's so unnecessary, honestly. Like, I especially feel this way about the ageism around older people or like senior people fragrances. I'm using air quotes because fragrance is fragrance. I don't think it has age limits, but there's this social construct of age limits. And what annoys me is that sometimes you hear people say that some fragrances are like old lady fragrances, and I feel like that's so disrespectful. One, even if it is preferred by people of more age than you, like, you shouldn't be so disrespectful about it. And it's still a beautiful scent, no matter what you think, okay? Like, it's subjective. Liking scents is subjective, so why are we acting like some age groups preferred fragrances somehow less than? That sucks, and I think the community needs to stop it right this fucking second, or I'm explode, okay? I also feel so sad when I see people like buying this, let's say, youthful fragrance, something really sweet and fun and just enjoying it, them just wanting to smell like something flirty and fun and uplifting, and then you see their face like drop and they say, oh, but I'm a little too old for this. And it's so sad because at the end of the day, we buy fragrances because we want to enjoy our time and we want to have something that makes us happy, okay? And just feeling that pressure to mold your fragrance likes into something that society wants you to be like, or like, it's so arbitrary because at the end of the day, we're talking about smells. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And honestly, the only reason for someone wearing a fragrance should be that they themselves enjoy it, okay? No matter what fragrance it is. And I know that it's not as easy as that. Like, some people think it's very important that they get compliments. And like, I respect that, okay? But to me, I just find that this ageism thing runs so deep, and even brands are like marketing things either for older people or younger people, and they're kind of like creating these boxes for people. And I feel like it's deeply rooted more in the kind of like old societal norms of like when a woman turns 35, like they're expected to basically crawl into a box and never come out, or like crawl into their early grave and never come out, you know. That's how I feel. Like anything that they enjoy is demonized, or they're too old for that, or they're not womanly enough for that, or they're not mother-like, so it's not okay, or they're not acting their age. I hate the phrase acting someone's age. Like, what does that even mean? Okay, because why is there such a pressure to be a certain way? Why can't someone just be themselves? I don't understand. It's controlling other people and it's so annoying. And I get it that fragrance industry does it, but the fact that fragrance community does it does not go into my fucking brain. Like, I know that I usually use language like more of a youthful fragrance. This seems mature. This seems a little more for a senior person or something that they'd probably like. And I understand that that kind of language is a little loaded also. So I'm kind of struggling with this too. Like, how do I describe a fragrance without being ageist? Okay. So I get that not everybody in the community is like, when they say these things, they don't mean them in a bad way. But honestly, sometimes you can like tell that there's like this prejudice against like older or younger people. Like sometimes you see people being like, oh, this smells like a teenager. Or, oh, this smells like a old people home. And I cringe so hard at that. I'm like, ugh, I'm getting out of my skin cringe level, okay? Like, oh, get a life. It's so annoying. And like the fact that our fragrance community keeps like pushing these things also, like some reviewers keep pushing this, that people should wear certain fragrances, it just annoys me to the heck. And one of the reasons why it annoys me is because I like unisex scents also. The other thing around is the gendering of fragrances, and we're probably gonna have a beef video about that too, because I'm not very gendered. Can you tell with my hair and my style, like that I don't really conform, you know? So, spoiler alert, I don't conform to a only female fragrances type. But yeah, so this was my little video about ageism. Let me know what kind of language would be better. I strive to make my videos more inclusive and less ageist, but I know that sometimes I also use harmful language and I don't know how to better it. How do you like, if there are people watching, I'd really like to know if you are under 20 or you are like over, let's say 35, how do you, or over 50, yes, those brackets, how do you like people talking about you and the kind of fragrances that maybe your age group likes usually? Because I'd like to know, okay, so that I don't offend people with my videos. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to continue like putting out ageist content, you know. I don't want to do that. Sometimes I do that out of like habit or something, but I'm really trying to confront that issue and like reform, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope this kind of like opens up a new discussion about this, because I think at the end of the day it's about personal freedom to be who you are, and that's super important. It's like being your authentic self is so important, okay? And in today's society, like, we still have pressures, a lot of pressures for people for arbitrary things like fragrance. I know I like fragrance, but at the end of the day, like, it's so arbitrary, we shouldn't be like having this issue even. But yeah, I hope you guys like this short beef video, and let me know what kind of beefs you got going on, and if you disagree also let me know. Yeah, if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing with your life? I'm shaming you. Oh my god, that came out so judgingly. Oh my god, I mean, just subscribe if you wanna, okay? Like, you know, like and subscribe if you feel like it, yeah. And have a scentful day, and I see you guys, munchkins, in my next video. Bye!